Ahead Buhari's visit, Boko Haram terrorists set military base on fire in Borno. Militants belonging to the Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram Islamic State West Africa province on Tuesday raised a military formation in Kwamdi village, Damboa local government area of Borno State. The attack comes 2 days to the planned visit of President Buhari into the state, which is the epicenter of insurgency in the area. In Nigeria, technically. Ahead of his election in 2015, Buhari had promised to defeat Boko Haram about then, but then 6 years into his government, that promise has not been fulfilled. Not even like 10%. 10th of February 2020, residents in the state booed the president as his convoy drove in and when it was leaving Maiduguri, the state capital, during a condolence visit. The residents were heard shouting in Hausa, Bamaso Kasamu Akunya, meaning we don't want you because you have disappointed us. Thursday will be the first time the president will visit Borno since the February incident in 2020. According to Daily Trust, Boko Haram terrorists overran a military formation in the southern part of the state on Tuesday evening and carted away with weapons belonging to the military during a gun duel. The fighters were said to have stormed the area in 10 utility vehicles and burnt down one armored personal carrier and a gun truck. According to a member of the Civilian Joint Task Force, Amidu Abu, the deadly group targeted soldiers' camp but not residents. He added that the base was razed down as several valuables were stolen by the assailants. They came about 4 p.m. and due to the sandstorms, it was difficult for soldiers to repel them. They burnt the base, including APC and 4 other vehicles. I can't ascertain if there was any casualty figure, Abu said. Listen, at this point, Buhari's team are gonna have to fix it. But again, listen, he's gonna go with top-notch security. He's gonna be fine, to be honest. I mean, I think my only happiness here is that these people, well, the ISWAP did not attack residents, which, is honestly the main thing. Because again, if you attack the army people, of course, they should not be attacked, but then they do have the means to defend themselves more than, the average man there. So again, I don't know. Buhari does have to sort himself out. I think that, to be honest, the frustrations of the government, logically, in my opinion, it should come from the north, because when I describe them as a sea of people. Go back to 2015 and see Buhari's campaign. They were literally like a sea, a flood of people voting and shouting and panting for this man again, and he wins. And of course, he's absolutely, incompetent. And then he wins for the second time. I mean, that's just embarrassing for a sort of people that really were backing up this man. But then again, the man just wanted your votes, and at the time, it wasn't like as, they describe it as, in business, after sale or post-sale service. That didn't happen. The sale was transacted, and then that was it. End of conversation. Everyone went back. Well, they went back to their lives, and that was just it. So again, Buhari doesn't have to fend for himself, which he really should, to be honest. But then again, ISWAP, they are not. No, they don't care. I mean, they're like, you're coming. Let's give a signal that we are hot. That's it. Someone put a comment here. The prophecy of His Excellency MK unfolding before us. Come to Biafra land, get busy, and terrorists will overrun your land in the north. Biafra freedom will end all this, but Pharaoh's heart must always be hardened. All right. But I get what this person is saying. A general are trained to fight in battles and not afraid of death. Baba is not scared. He will teach them in the language they understand. Well, let's see if he actually will, because again, we know who he was referring to, but then obviously the ambiguity, let's not go into that. Someone says, that's a wrong timing. They should have waited for Buhari to get there. Exactly. Since he cannot talk to his kinsmen in the language they understand, except agitators for self-determination. I don't know the tactic behind that. Of course, is to send out a warning that we are in charge here, and obviously if he comes, I guess this security in the state will be top notch, but then to prevent him from even stepping into the state and asserting their control and power over that state by their insecurity. Of course, I guess that's it's a threat. I don't know. Okay, I'm not a terrorist. I'm not. Listen. Why should I know details about this? But again, you can obviously, look at and investigate for yourself and think as to which is why they would have done this early or they could have done it later. Um, I think if they did it later, oof. I think if they did it while President Buhari was in Borno State, like this, a war will just begin. I think Nigeria's on the edge. Listen, anything can tip off Nigeria right now. It's like we're literally laughing, but then listen, anything right now can set Nigerians off. I am not even joking, and then we can play. We're gonna see ourselves in a war. So, and I think we need to be careful themselves. And I think ISWAP. I don't know if they're ready for a war. Um, I think their tactic may just be to terrorize until these people budge and then we'll take over. But again, I don't even think ISWAP may even want a war, an abrupt war anyway. I mean, I guess they wouldn't want it to take over, so you can argue that they've been ready, but still, it's strange. Someone says that is what you get when you are busy searching for language to speak for your nation, so they would understand. Yeah, I don't think Barry can get away from that. Well, I mean, protests have come and they've gone. Some are continuing the protest, but I think that if anything, we need to plan for 2023. Of course, it's daunting for people to say, you know what, wait till 2023. Again, it's a long time. How worse does the country have to be? But we must really train. We must really go out and start education. I mean, it has to be a whole plan because again, voting. I think Nigerians have now learned their lesson. Even if you're uneducated or you think, okay, fine, you may be over, that your votes may be inconsequential because of your region and the population, it does not matter. You might not vote at the presidential level. I think you also vote. Yeah, you vote for like other other what do you call it? Other positions as well, even down to your local government chairman. Please be invested in that, voting for them because they will chop your money, your taxes that you're working for. So again, I think Nigerians are now like properly like, whoa, we need to know the kind of president and even the party that we put in government because honestly, they don't respect Nigerians enough. As in, they don't put in effort to do anything, even when they're caught in a compromising position in which they're wrong. They don't even put in effort to lie. I mean, that's not a good thing. But again, to show how disrespected we are, they don't even try and plan a lie. They just say anything and expect us to go with it. They genuinely think we're incapable of seeing through the lines. But then again, can that argument be right? Because for a long time, they've been oppressing us and we haven't done anything major. So obviously, that emboldens them to continue. That's just it. Put what you think about this in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.